43 over the text fix real quick.
Those are sounds that can literally mean the difference between life and death. For law enforcement officers in the field, a working radio is more than just a piece of equipment. And as News 4 Tucson investigators learned, some of those radios could be putting Tucson sector Border Patrol agents at risk. Here's Steve.
Christy, over the past several years, the Department of Homeland Security has spent nearly $1 billion tax dollars on new radios for the Border Patrol. However, a new government watchdog report scrutinizes that. It suggests inadequate training and spotty coverage is a prolific problem right here in southern Arizona.
The line of communication can be a lifeline for Border Patrol agents, especially in the field.
Let me know if you see me while you're firing up your GPS here.
N4, sir.
But according to this new report from the Government Accountability Office, some Border Patrol agents say communications actually got worse after so-called upgrades to their radio system. The Department of Homeland Security installed new radio towers in several Border Patrol sectors, including Tucson. The goal was to allow cross-communication between agents and agencies.
If you lose communications, then you are in the blind.
Representative Martha McSally is one of the U.S. lawmakers who requested the GAO report. DHS was supposed to test the new radio systems, but that was done only on a limited basis in the Rio Grande Valley in Texas. Testing wasn't done at all in the El Paso, Yuma, and Tucson sectors.
We have got to hold departments accountable when it looks like they're not utilizing the resources we've given them well, and that's one of our roles in Congress, obviously, to provide that oversight.
Millions of dollars was spent on this. How did this shortfall come about? How was it not foreseen?
Well, interoperable communications is not a simple thing. It's a very complex issue, which is what we've seen again across many different agencies, and I've seen that even in the military.
McSally tells News 4 DHS has been given at least half a dozen recommendations to improve the communication issues, but that could take until the end of next year. Meanwhile, the situation could needlessly be putting agents at risk here in southern Arizona.
They're part of our community. Their families are part of our
Right.
community.
We owe it to them to make sure that they have the tools and the training that they need in order to get the job done.
CBP officials wouldn't go on camera, but they did issue the News 4 Tucson investigators a statement. A spokesperson said in part, quote, "We are committed to improving radio interoperability and developing corrective action plans to facilitate timely closure of the recommendations made in the recent GAO report."
We'll be out there right now.
That year time frame is at the earliest, but when communication is of the essence for these agents, time can also be of the essence.
We've posted the entire GAO report for you on our website, KVOA.com. If you have something you'd like the News 4 Tucson investigators to check out for you, just email us at investigators@KVOA.com, or you can call our tip line at 955-4444.